Hi folks, welcome to the Sabres Reloaded, the video on this channel, topics within the organization. And I came up with a topic in this one. Has UPL already found his zone? I know it's too soon to ask that, and I know it's a little early, and I know it's only a small portion of him being hot, but he's hot again. Right now, this second, he's hot. Has he found his zone? Can UPL replicate what he did last year? Can he have that kind of season again? Because if he can, and he starts it early, it's going to be better than last season. Because last season, didn't he not find his zone till a few months in? It wasn't right away. If he could find it early this year, maybe Levi can feed off that and get his thing going too. Because we're going to need both. Okay, we're going to need both goalies if we're going to make the playoffs. We're not just going to make it with one, but one can keep us going for now. But we're going to need, if UPL finds his game, we're going to need Levi to pull up his socks and get his game together. We need goaltending to be a threat night in, night out, guys. Every night has to be a threat because everybody has us written off, right? I mean, other fans, they have us written off. They don't understand that just maybe this young team might be coming of age all of a sudden. And let me just check something, guys, as we're talking. So what do you guys think? Do you think, do you think he has found his game? Because his numbers don't say it yet. But what I've seen the last 4 periods, I like what I've seen. Calm, cool, collected, making the big stop when he has to. And right now, it just feels like he might have already found his game. And if he finds his game, then we're one other problem away, which is Devin Levi finding his game. And if both can find their game, my goodness. And special teams. We're going to talk about that later, though. So let me just check UPL. I just want to check his numbers as we're speaking, because right now, I know it's early. Okay, it's good. He's over 900. I thought, last I checked, it was 895. So it's 903. It's good. Goals against, 301. These aren't great numbers. But considering how he struggled in the beginning and how he looks now, these are good numbers. Okay? Yeah, 903, 301 goals against. So say 900 and a 3 goals against average at the moment. Okay? And as we know, if UPL can get his numbers up to about 910 this year, that's fine. We're not looking for 930. He's not Dominic Hasek. But 910, 915 range. If he can get his zone in there and keep it there this year, one problem solved. Then we need Devin Levi to do the same. We need both these goalies eventually to guide us in, And it's not just goaltending, it's the momentum it carries through the lineup. You know what I mean? Guys, you get that big save, the bench is pumped. You guys know it, all of you that have played. As soon as the goalie makes a save, you don't care you just had a crap shift. You don't care. Because your goalie just bailed you out of a huge 2-on-1, and you guys went back up and scored. Your bench is high. You can't wait to get back on the ice again. Momentum. Hockey's a game of momentum. I guess that's what I should be saying. Goaltending, nothing can give you momentum like goaltending. Ask Dominic Hasek. Guys, Dominic Hasek, who I still, to this day, will argue to the death is the greatest goalie I ever seen in my life. Ever. I never seen anything like this guy. Like, he was just on an average team, and his average shutouts were just insane amount of saves he'd make per shutout compared to other goalies. This guy's it was just crazy, like some of the stuff that he did. I mean, I always say, my analogy of Dominic Hasek, sorry guys, I'm going to go on Hasek for a minute or two here, just for a minute. My analogy of Dominic Hasek, guys, was this. I'd be watching a game with my brother, and I'd say, oh my God, We're never going to see this again. This is like his career night. Then he'd do it again the next game. That was Dominic Hasek. Are we ever going to find a goalie like that again? No. Never. Never. Just like it's like saying there'll be another Wayne Gretzky. It's not going to happen. Or another Bobby Orr. It's never going to happen. There's certain players that had certain careers, we're never going to see it again. Ever. We were lucky enough to see it once. You think we're going to be lucky enough to see it twice? No. You know, I remember back in the 70s, guys, I never thought I'd see a more exciting player than Guy Lafleur and Bobby Orr, you know, and then along came Gretzky and just destroyed the league. So if UPL can continue this, I mean, I think we should put him in against Detroit, really. And I'm not trying to bury Levi, guys, and you guys know I'm a fan of him. I'm not trying to bury him. I'm trying to get the team winning. I want the team to go with what's working. And I think Lindy will do that, you know? So I'd be surprised if, you know, like, he's going to get a start. He's got a start coming sooner or later. And they should just throw him in against whoever, whenever. They shouldn't have to worry if it's a good team or anything like that, eh? No. You put him in when it's time for UPL to rest. Then you put in Levi and see what he does. See how he reacts to his last bad outing that he had. We'll see. We'll see how that happens. But right now, you got to keep going, I believe, with UPL for now. Ride it. Ride it. Because right now, we need wins. We got to keep winning. You know, if we can keep winning, if we win next game, my goodness, guys, we're already 500 before the 10-game mark. I didn't think that was going to happen. Not when we started, like, really bad. Really bad. You guys seen it. It looked like the impossible task now. And all of a sudden we run off a winning streak, you know? So I think they have to win next game, though. Convincingly. Because right now, then we got, don't we have Florida again after that, right? Got the Panthers, guys. They are going to be out for us for sure. And that's, I believe, the game, okay? Let me just jump on NHL.com as I'm speaking. That's the game that can prove that the Sabres are for real. That something is happening already. And so if they beat Detroit, then they got Florida 2 days later. I'd be tempted to go with UPL again. Then I would put in Levi against the Islanders. That's if it was my choice. That's the route I'd go. I'd give UPL the next two starts, then Levi against the Islanders. Yeah, and then the next night again, because we're playing back-to-back with Detroit. So Levi's getting one of these two games. Unless we just ride UPL the whole homestand and then put in Levi in the game in Detroit. We'll see. There's no way to know. But that's the question of this video. Has he found his zone? It appears he has. And I don't want to say that after a small sample size, guys, but my God, the goaltending went from this to like this. Like last year, when all of a sudden he just got really good for a while, remember? So is he doing it again, but this time earlier in the season when we need it most? If he gives us goaltending now, we have to keep riding him. We just got to keep riding him. I'd be tempted to ride him the whole homestand. The whole homestand. And let Levi know that if you're hot in the future and he's struggling, you're the one we're going to ride like this too. Like, send these messages that who's ever hot, whoever gives this organization the best chance to win is going in nets. Plain and simple. Because there's too often I seen where I questioned who was in nets like last year at certain times, you know? And then UPL went in and he went for that stretch where he played a lot of games and he was really doing well. So he's showing us that he can do a majority of games and do well. He showed us last year. I don't think it was a fluke. I don't. I'm not expecting him to do it year in, year out, but maybe he will. You know, maybe this contract will really age nicely, so we'll see. So I thought a UPL video was necessary. There it is. I'll see you guys in the nightcap.